Go ahead and introduce the podcast, man.
Yo, that podcast people listen to one on Legend of Winnie, aka Low. We back with another episode of Peer to Peer Podcast. On my left, I have my co-host Agent Zero.
Hey, man.
And on my right, I have John.
What's good with y'all, man?
John.
Busy day, bro.
John.
You know
We have John. We have John
to talk to y'all on this podcast,
John.
man. Welcome to the Peer to Peer Podcast, man. Y'all been showing
you know what I'm saying? It's John.
So y'all know I appreciate that, man.
Mute his mic.
Marcel really do be hating, man.
Mute his mic.
He always be hating. Crazy,
Hold on, stop
man.
talking. You stop talking.
That's what.
Hey. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Nah, you done. Go ahead and say something, John.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I look a little rough.
Producer John about to get packed up.
You know what I'm saying? I look a little rough. I got a cut. You know, like
You heard me, though.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Hey, good John. Good. Yo, so we go back to Agent. What you guys say, bro?
Lo, who's your barber? Oh, let me interrupt.
Hey, turn my.
My bad. I never turned it down.
Oh, right. Hey, John was freestyling downstairs. He got a couple offers, man. You got some competition, bro. No cap. He was freestyling last night. And I'm like, yo, no troll. It sounded good, bro.
Hey,
I swear to God.
Hey, Lo wouldn't know he hadn't come to the studio yet.
Yeah, he hasn't came, man. He just been on the outside looking in.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
He just been withheld in that 2%.
Yo, I swear
I
to
don't
God.
know when they say
sounded
I
good.
get it, but I ain't got it yet.
I still remember some of the lines, and you know my memory is horrible. It's just because
I'm talking about, I sound like Kendrick or J. Cole, right?
I ain't say all of that, but
I can sell out the garden one day, right?
I walked in the room and he was freestyling, and I dead like stopped him like, where did you like? What song is that? And he's like, that's not a song. And I thought he was trolling me for a while because it looked like he's just smiling and laughing the whole time. Yeah, I thought he was trolling me. He just dead thought of that off the top, man. It's fine. And then it had me thinking like, why don't we have him in any of the AMP music videos? He would have bodied everybody. I swear, I think he would have bodied everybody, maybe except like Phantom, maybe.
Hey, Lo, look at me. Hey, look at me.
That last one y'all did, he probably do better.
You got a diamond in the rough. You just start shining.
I know you the first round pick, bro. You the first, bro.
Yeah, but you ain't rocking me though.
You know,
I'm still that diamond in the rough. You got to dig me up and shine me. Put me in a box or something.
Nah. You good. You good where you need to be at right now.
I ain't got no radio plays.
It's good. You don't want no radio playing in 2021 right now.
I thought I was supposed to be on the Breakfast Club by now. No. I should be on the Breakfast Club by now.
How come I haven't been on the Breakfast Club?
You know what I'm saying? I'm signed to the best.
I need to release some shit. I need to come up with like a documentary or something, because that's how you get on. You know, so you got to go on a press tour. I need a PR person. That's how you get on there. I need a PR person. Yeah.
What you much rather be on is a Spotify playlist than a radio.
Or both. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
Spotify. If you had to pick one, you'd pick Spotify playlist.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, sure. Yo, shouts out my podcast people on all audio platforms. Speaking of Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, Audio Mac.
That's Davis. That's what he's about to buy.
What is it?
Or at least he's thinking about.
What is it?
Can you imagine Davis clown ass driving around in a brand new Escalade?
Davis is like literally trying to be a stereotypical.
He's been sitting random cars he's interested in.
And it's like it's one of those Escalades. It's not even like it's one of those Escalades. That's the biggest tail lights I've ever seen in my life, bro. Yo. The tail lights look like lightsabers. No cap, bro.
Okay, that's like. Why would? Let me see what this bozo said.
Yo, shout out to all my audio
quotation marks.
Huh? Hell, Davis don't even look like someone who can hop out of an Escalade. No cap.
Getting a full size SUV for a person who doesn't drive with people is wild.
It's the dumbest. Just the dumbest.
There's gonna be so many scratches and bumper issues. He's gonna hit a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. He don't know how to. There's no way
that big old thing. Yeah, just him and his dog.
Just him getting up that driveway.
He don't got no kid. What you have in there? Just 2 pair of shoes and a basketball.
And he gonna just drive it just so he can say he can drive it, bro.
The new Escalade is hard though. It's fire.
The new ones.
The new one.
The inside of the new ones are crazy.
It got speakers by the dome.
Oh, it's crazy.
You can lean back.
It's
you know
crazy.
that lean back feature for? What they don't tell you about? What the lean back feature for? They
what it for?
Tell you about
what it for?
Huh?
What it for?
No, you know what it's for.
What the lean back feature for, John?
You know what it's for.
But Davis of all people hopping out of a fully loaded Escalade is wild to me. Especially because I know for a fact he doesn't know how to drive that at all.
He's trying to be from the trenches for real, but he's like,
yeah, the cars he's been sending in group chats have been like wild.
What type of car? The Hummer?
Yeah, he sent the Hummer H2. He sent He sent
David doesn't need an
2015
SUV.
range.
He don't need an SUV.
You
Period.
want cars from like that video game?
I know I know you're trolling, but he actually is genuinely inspired from lyrics and GTA. I'm not troll. I wish I was trolling, but those are the two things that inspire him.
When you play it so long, you feel like it could be your real life.
I know, but that's not crazy neither. Like the reason I got wide body, underbody lights is because I grew up watching Fast and Furious, and I was like, I want that.
Many other things that he's living right now that fit within like that lifestyle. He has a house with a view. He has a Tesla, and he wrapped it in gold. He put a movie theater in his crib. He put a movie.
All he is missing a big body Escalade and a helicopter.
But that's a helicopter.
That's my getting a helicopter.
That's so. That's so cool, though. No. Especially an Escalade. No, Escalade is
just, it's not smart because it's too expensive for what it is.
It's only if you're a businessman. I only see businessmen and family dads.
I don't see niggas.
Single man just getting an Escalade.
Bro, a brand new Escalade is how much?
Exactly. I don't see simple. I don't see simple people drive Escalades.
Bro, $95K for a brand new Escalade.
You could have bought
a
Corvette.
10 years used, you might be able to get it for like 30, 40.
I might say more than that.
Oh, it depends if you option it out. You can option it out to I think like 105, 110.
What do you think Davis is gonna do?
Option it out.
Okay then. So we talking north of 100, north of 100.
He gonna wrap it.
Then you gonna wrap it.
Like
I'm not. If you get an Escalade though, you gotta wrap it. You can't just get an Escalade.
Like Thor's hammer.
I'm not. If you get an Escalade, you don't not wrap that. Come on now.
But I think he's just not gonna get it. He gonna do something that can just make it Davis.
Like a gold chrome.
Everything
Escalade.
was good until Davis made it Davis.
No, but that's his little style too.
Shout out to all my YouTube people out there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can join the gang. And also word of my people as well. Davis, do not buy an Escalade.
If you do, just keep it simple.
No, it's not
a bad car.
The problem with a lot of those cars like that is that after like once, because like a lot of especially bigger cars, especially bigger luxury cars, you need to buy them like used. The problem with it though is that there's been so much advancements in a lot of cars and their infotainment system over the past like 2 years that when you buy a car that's 5 years old, it's a massive leap back.
Every time. If you buy a car that's more than 4 years old, it looks prehistoric compared to the new shit.
It just massively prehistoric.
So that's why rich people just lease cars because one, they don't want to invest all their money in a vehicle. They rather just spend it.
But it's changed a lot though.
What do you mean?
These last 2-3 years, it's changed a lot.
Oh, huge! My Audi right now is a 2018 SQ5.
Yeah,
it has like the. It was the first year they did the the visual cockpit, and they were the people to popular. It's just one big beautiful screen.
Yeah.
You go to the 2021 Audis right now, all of them across the board have a huge cockpit and 2 massive screens. 3 beautiful, like it looks insane. And that's just in 2 to 3 years what they was able to change.
When you lease a car, that means you don't. What does it mean? You don't own it.
You don't own it. You're just
renting it long term.
Yeah, you're renting it. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
You're renting it long term. Usually at the end of a lease, if you negotiate it properly, you get a very favorable buy price. So like at the end of a lease, for example, I was thinking about leasing a Nissan GTR. So let's say you make your payments on it. There's a specific amount of miles you can do. You can't do any modifications to the car that would ruin it. Like wrapping it is whatever, but you can't wide body a car you're leasing. And then after the lease period is over, 3 years, 5 years, or whatever it is, you get an option to buy it at a really good price. Because at that point, they don't even want the vehicle. They want you to have it because they're not going to be able to release that car. They're going to have to sell it. So if you're already a buyer, they might as well just sell it to you.
And yeah, like you saying, and the value is plummeted so much within like the first 3 to 4 years.
You want to do so many miles?
You can negotiate that too.
It depends. Well, yeah, it's almost all across the board. There's so many miles, but the more luxury the car, the less flexible they are with it. But if you get like because Robert, he leased out a Ford. My friend Robert,
type of Ford.
I can't remember which one it was, but it was a car. But the mileage in it
Taurus,
didn't really matter. I don't know if it was a Taurus or a Fusion. I don't know, okay. But it didn't really matter because it's like it's just a regular sedan. But if I know for a Tesla, they put a specific miles on how many you can
even negotiate.
What happens? You pay more.
They charge you more
per mile. Yeah,
per mile.
Yep, you get charged per mile for how much you go over.
Like $1 or like a.
I don't know what it's all that stuff is negotiable.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I was because I like modding my cars. I just like the option to be able to mod them. So that's why I don't lease. But ideally, leasing is the cheapest option. if you get good terms and you have a good credit score. Anyway,
And you had to buy it out straight out at the end of the lease, right?
you don't have to. You just
No, I'm saying when you get that, when you want to, if you want to buy it out, you have to buy a whole. You can't like.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have to, but they probably have some financing options. Yeah. Financing is how they make their money anyway.
But yeah, don't. So
that's
that's
to lease a car.
Say it again.
You suggest leasing the cars?
It depends. The reason why, what Adrian was saying, the reason why wealthy people lease cars is because by the time 2 or 3 years are up, the newer car is just a better version of it, and so wealthy people just like being in newer versions of cars. Most people don't really need the newest version, and for what many people can get, a 5-year-old car is actually a really good price. It's more than likely it's a really good steal because how much the value plummets. Leasing though is like you're never owning anything, but some people, they don't really believe in like owning a car. It doesn't matter to them because a car should never really be owned. So if you just want to keep jumping from car to car, then yeah, leasing is. I would definitely say leasing.
Yeah. That's the same reason why I rent homes. I just jump from house to house, so there's no point in me ever buying a house for me to live in at least. But yeah, I think because I have so many cars that people just think I blow a lot of money on cars. All of my cars were great financial. No, I don't say great, but they were good prices when I got them. My Audi SQ5 I got for $43,000, and it was 3 years used. German cars is like the old mark where it's still new, but at the same time it's more than half price off of the original price. Because my M4 MSRP was $88,000. I got it for $48,000 and did 30,000 miles to it. It's 2016. You know what I'm saying? It was low miles. So if you get low mile cars under like 15K, that's 3 years old, German, or just, it don't have to be German, but German cars depreciate a lot the first 3 years. You're golden. So maybe altogether, all my shits might be worth like 150. Somebody on my comments was like, instead of buying all these cars, why don't you just save up and get a McLaren? Like, because I don't want a McLaren. In the video, I said I'd rather just have a car for every occasion. I got my comfortable.
I was about to say, I don't know why people think that's appealing, like driving a McLaren
that's
every day.
Not an everyday car. Like when you get a McLaren, you want to drive.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
my M4 is not an everyday car now neither. Yeah, I just drive my Audi every day, and if for whatever reason it's in the garage or something, I drive the Range. For whatever reason, the Range is in the garage too. I'll drive the AMG. And so it's like, but I don't need two of those. I'm gonna sell them. I put out a tweet yesterday saying that. People are like, oh, you're gonna sell the AMG? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna pack those two cars up. And honestly, the only other car I might have a need for is like a really luxury car. I have my fun car, my comfortable car, and in like a few years, you know what I'm saying, I might get like a Porsche GT2 RS or like a Rolls Royce or just something. I'll see. Yeah.
Rolls Royce.
Imagine me popping on a Rolls Royce.
I don't think you're a Rolls Royce.
Maybe like a Urus.
I see the Porsche.
Porsche, I see way more.
But a Porsche is not. A Porsche is like, that's also a fun car. Like a GT2 RS would just be a very fun version of the M4 I have. You know what I'm saying?
So you're talking about a spacious luxury
like
car?
Luxury car. Like, you know, something you pop out of and like it's one of those cars where you're supposed to be in the back seat.
Like, yeah, like the, what's the Maybach.
Maybach.
The Maybach.
And I wouldn't even mind getting a Maybach.
The Maybach.
Oh, they got a Maybach truck. It's hard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Stuff
I
like
saw
that.
Maybach for the first time like when I went to Yummy's.
Maybach.
The Maybach.
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 My back.
Nigga stupid. All I know is this. I say for most people, for most people, also insurance is higher on leases. When you lease something, insurance is higher.
I guess that makes sense.
But that's the biggest drawback.
Insurance is higher on these leases.
On when you lease a car, your insurance, because you don't own it. So you don't own it, so you can't actually pick out the you can't pick out what type of coverage you want on it. And B, if it's supposed to be still returned back to the it's supposed to return back to the dealership, then yeah, no, you can't have low coverage.
Yeah.
Damn, what I was about to say. Oh yeah, for most of y'all, people who are like interested in getting a car, bro, most of y'all just need to just buy an older car, bro.
Yes. Oh my. Hey. Okay. Look, if you guys are very broke, then don't buy an unreliable car. But if you do have like a few thousand in the account, I'm telling you, some of these older cars, like you can get an S63 AMG from like 2006, and it's a V8, very fun car, classic look. The interior is gonna look outdated because it's 2008, and is gonna be unreliable, just like my range. I got my range for fucking $11,000, and I outbid someone to get it. You can really, if you want to take your time, get that car for like 9.5K. It's a 4.2 liter V8, 415 horsepower off-road vehicle that I was driving Midtown, and there was a person who basically clogged up the whole lane trying to turn left because he was trying to skip the line. And I was so fucking annoyed that I just jumped the curb and went around him. But I can only do that in an off-road car. So it's like, in my head, I'm thinking like, that money I spent on that car is like, and it doesn't matter to me what happens to it. I'm telling you, old, unreliable cars are gems that if you have like a few thousand lying around, and it won't be the end of the world if like something happens with the transmission, you got to fix it. Bro, they're very fucking fun, man. Very
so
fun.
You're still only speaking to like a very select few people. In general, though, just buy older cars, reliable or not. Just buy older cars.
But at 3 years old is a sweet spot. Just let everyone know. If you're buying,
it doesn't even matter if it's a Mercedes or a Honda. Like
3 years is that sweet spot.
3 years is
where
sweet
it'll
spot.
depreciate a ton and it's still fairly new. But yeah, like,
and you know what's so messed up about Camrys is that after like, even I think Civic's the same way. Like after 3 years, they don't really even
depreciate.
They don't depreciate it.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars like that.
Civics
Jeep Wranglers is like that.
Stay expensive.
Yes, Civics and Camrys.
And Accords, Honda Accords.
Accords, like after like the first 3 years, they're going to depreciate. But after the first 3 years, the difference in price between a Camry that's at like 50,000 miles and 75,000 miles is not that much, and the difference between 75,000 and 100,000 it's just not that much.
But that's just reliable cars in general.
Yeah.
Jeep Wranglers is like that. Even reliable performance cars like Nissan GTRs don't drop in price much, at least relative to other luxury cars. So if the more reliable the car is, the less it'll drop in value because people trust to buy it more. And it's not always the case that a reliable car is going to be reliable, but that it has a reputation of being.
But that's the reason why again 3 years is a sweet spot. Because that's probably the most appreciation they're going to see within that time frame. Howard, did you see that nigga on a nigga made a video about how he lives in Atlanta, he makes $135,000 a year?
Doing what?
He's videographer.
Oh, was that the one Stephen Graham reacted to?
Yes.
I didn't watch it, but I've seen a thumbnail of it though.
Maybe you don't get, but that nigga makes 135 and spends 130 a year. Is this retarded?
138?
130,000.
How is that possible? Unless, like, what's his business?
I just told you, videography.
He makes 135.
Does he own his own cameras?
He almost spends all of it each year.
How? Like, what does he spend that on?
Nigga goes out to eat every day. Nigga, then he sat there and said,
"Nigga makes 100,000, spend 99,000 a year."
It's just crazy. Nigga legit sat there and said, "Oh, so when I was watching it, I was obviously me being an accountant. Me being an accountant. Some of the stuff is write off, but like Facebook ads, etc., and Instagram ads and stuff like that. But as me being an accountant, I'm sitting there like, nigga, after taxes, it's probably like 90,000, right?" And then he was like, "I spend like over 7,000 a month." And I was like, nigga, that's like 86,000. Nigga, you
I
only
spend
have
a lot a month too. No cap.
You only have 4,000 left. No mercy. So this is what he does. Nigga eats out at bare minimum
eats out
once.
mean? Like at a decent restaurant?
Let me explain. It won't even matter what I'm about to tell you. It don't even matter. So he eats out at least lunch every day. While he's at lunch, not only does he buy himself food, but he'll buy somebody else food. He'll say, he literally is like, sometimes it's a business partner, sometimes a friend, or a lot of times I just go to the store and I go to the restaurant and I'll just buy a mom and daughter some food, or I might buy the homeless man some food, or I might buy lunch for some of the employees.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I do that, every day.
I guess it'll come back to him. That's why he's making it this far with his spending 134,000 when you make 135,000.
No, nigga.
Come back around.
His car note,
Yeah.
over $500.
Oh, that's not bad. It's like a $50,000 car. Yeah.
If it was a $50,000 car,
what is it?
it's an Impala.
All right, bro. That's the price I pay on my goddamn.
Is it? A nigga pays over $500 a month for an Impala.
Is it brand new or something?
Doesn't matter, John. It doesn't matter.
It can be it can be the most decked out, brand spanking new Impala. It should not cost over $500.
Well, it depends. Does he have like a 1 year plan?
A 1 year plan? No.
If you try to pay it off in a year, then maybe.
Hey, no, nigga. niggas spent that much because he said his credit was horrible.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Now, why his credit was horrible? Because he's sitting on over $50,000 in loans. You know why he's sitting on $50,000 in loans?
We should react to this video.
Because of school. You know what he was doing with the school loans?
Don't say philosophy. Don't say psychology. Don't say film. Please.
It's worse.
Business?
It's worse.
I know you're not about to say, how's it get worse than that?
Because you know why?
Sociology?
You know why it's worse?
Why is it worse?
He dropped out.
It's worse because he got a full ride. The nigga took out $30,000 in student loans to just spend on everyday things.
Wait, nigga got a full ride to go to school for free.
For free.
Takes out $30K for school just to spend frivolously.
Yes. Like he was just random money just to spend.
And you wanna know why he did that?
And he also has $20,000 in credit card debt.
So he's 50,000 in the hole.
Off rip. I was like, you don't actually make 100,000. That's it.
If you have horrible credit and you're paying a ton on a car you don't need to pay a ton on, and you have money to pay it off, why are you subjecting yourself? Why are you, bro? That is crazy. I have a 4-year term on my Audi. I was so proud because they gave me a business loan for it, not even a personal loan, and that's the price I pay for my Audi right now per month. And the only reason I financed it was to build my credit. So he still has, how long has he been paying this Impala for? He still has horrible credit. If he's been paying for a few years, his credit should be really good.
So here's the thing about cars. You can't refinance them if they have over, I think, 50,000 or 75,000 miles.
Oh, word?
Because I tried to refinance my mom's Camry and we can't do it.
What's refinance mean?
Just reassess your credit, the value of the car, so you can get a lower payment, lower interest rate, and a lower payment. That's it.
Just getting another loan.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. In some ways, you can just go to the bank and just have the bank pay it off, and then they just do it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for cars, you can't do that.
That's wild. Why does he like? Let me see. That guy has to
his
look at his account all the time.
I don't know if you just type in, if you go on YouTube and type in 135,000 in Atlanta, or I live off of 135,000 in Atlanta, it'll pop up. Now let me explain. He's black. That's just tough.
Hey man, he's in Atlanta, bro. That was a safe assumption to make. He was black.
I didn't know. You say he's a film. He's a film guy.
He's a videographer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think every videographer.
Why black people?
Every videographer I know is black.
Oh, nigga, you know a few of them. What the fuck?
No, but I'm thinking like music videos, like Cole Bennett, Mike Stews, all this.
No, bro.
You said
just
Atlanta.
a guy with a camera that shoots
but
commercials and music videos, probably.
But he shoots music videos as well. Why can't he be black and shoot music videos?
Yeah, but do you spend 97% of how much you make a year?
No, not even close.
You know what's crazy? My expenses are incredibly high too. I didn't realize that until a couple years ago, and they keep getting higher.
But the problem with his is that most of it is not, a majority is not expenses. He's paying $2,400 a month just to pay off his debt.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So no, I don't know. No, I don't spend that much. But then he said he's tried. Then when obviously the question came around, like, so why do you spend that much money? He was like, man, I grew up with my parents being cheap and frivolous, and I was like, or maybe they're just responsible, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, instead of those morals being instilled in me, I just told myself, I'm just gonna make money. I'll make so much money that I'll never have to worry about things. So when I go out, I normally don't even look at the price. And the only time I do look at the price is when I'm determining between two things. And I was like, okay, I can see, because I'm kind of sort of at that point too, where I don't really concern myself with price unless I'm looking at two. I'm trying to determine between two options, and normally at that point, I choose the cheapest option, especially if I feel like the quality is comparable. And he was like, "No, I'm actually the opposite. I picked the most expensive thing, just so I can make sure the quality."
Okay, he has a problem.
just so
he has a problem,
and it justified it by saying, "Yeah, just so the quality."
Like he's making a lot.
He's not.
135 is a lot, but it's not so much to just do what
like
that
that.
nigga's doing.
Not to live like that.
No, not like
the Rolls Royce 400K. He went 600 for that one.
Nah, nigga, he going that route. No, not to.
You
not
shouldn't
to
say that
do
stuff
these
publicly, bro, because people's gonna go to scam him now. They're selling fruits for triple the price.
I'm just gonna go around Atlanta just hoping this nigga pops up at a restaurant.
If I see him at the farmer's market,
he's like, "Oh man,
it's a wrap, bro.
Hey, your video's great, man. Hey, you about to check out? Yes, because that nigga buying."
We selling
What
peaches,
said.
10 each, 10 each, man. We selling peaches.
They got more chickens. The chicken prices didn't drop. Just charge what y'all used to charge.
Yeah, just charge. You charged me yesterday.
Well, yeah, I used to charge.
Just go ahead and do it. Don't even worry about it. That nigga's
Like
a
a
sick
sale.
man.
I'm out this.
What's the most expensive car
He
in
don't
your
do
life?
sales.
Which is crazy because he's living that way. He's not even driving a crazy car.
Hey, I'll say, okay, not as. Hey, I think he needs to focus more on. Honestly, I could see him keeping those loans only if he was using that money to make him more money. So it'd be worth that.
Nigga, and Impala is not going to make him more money.
No, I'm talking about like if he took the money he's spending on that he could have just dropped on all the loans that he has horrible interest rates on to
Yeah.
get them out the way.
Yeah.
If he's spending that on his video business to like really move weight, then I could see why. But that's the only reason why he's not getting rid of this loan here. Because that any car loan over like a 5% rate is not good, and any house loan under like over 4% is like you could do better, bro.
Especially in this market.
Yeah, and especially when the interest rates are so low across the board. Yeah, it's a tough scene, man. That's so sad to hear.
It is. Because even though he's making $135,000, he's still living paycheck to paycheck, like like overwhelming majority of Americans.
And that's not financial freedom. Man.
Yeah, and it's not. I don't know why he thinks that nigga. He was saying it proudly too. He's like, yeah, man, I just go in the store and I just buy food for anybody really, and I don't even look at prices. I just grab them. I just grab it.
Not having discipline doesn't mean you have financial freedom, bro.
Not only that, I don't know why he's trying to shame his parents and be like, they're cheap. That's what they were. I grew up cheap.
But my parents
And frivolous.
My parents were like quote unquote cheap too. They always negotiate at places you're not supposed to negotiate
trying
at.
to get the best
but
deal.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
Dad,
saying.
shut
like,
up.
That's what I mean. No cat. That's what he's
Trying to
saying.
get
Like,
the best
I
deal.
do that now too. Like if I go to a store and I'm like, and it's not like Best Buy or something. If it's a place where I know I can negotiate, I'm not. That price you gave me right there is a suggestion because I'm getting as low as you'll let me.
Stop being you. If you make $60,000 a month or $60,000 a year, you need to have a $50,000 car.
That's basically what this nigga is saying.
You a millionaire? Your house not $1 million? Come on now, you wasting your time.
Yeah, you just being cheap. He literally was like going on. He's like, yeah, I grew up. My parents being cheap and frivolous. We did a lot of shopping at bargain stores
What he
and
doing? He thinking outside the box. So when he go to gas station, he buy a whole row of drinks, so he don't have to come back, which saves him more money. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
good.
don't just buy one because he thirsty. Now he think long term.
Yeah, yeah,
He got
yeah.
the money to do that. You know what I'm saying?
not
For
really.
sure,
That's
man.
a crazy
That boy got
part.
the money to do that. That boy big rich.
That nigga's literally bringing it in and pushing that right back out, bro. That nigga do not
But you know
care.
what's crazy? The economy kind of needs people like him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the people that make
Ain't that a shame,
money
too?
and then spend all of their money actually keep the economy growing.
That's crazy.
And then I make money off of that in stocks.
That's crazy, niggas. But it's
That's
crazy.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill my grocery card up and follow him and tell him how I treat my parents are.
Facts.
I hope he get a brain blast. Like, bro, I was just like you, bro. Next year you gonna make $100K.
Hey,
I
man,
want you to
let me
spend it all.
take care of you right now. I'm pushing forward.
Nah, for real. Let me get the other buggy too.
Niggas is niggas, bro.
I'm gonna just follow him around. You know what I'm saying? He had a dealership.
I'm gonna follow
I'm
nigga
about
on
to be at the-
Instagram. No cap. I'm following him on Instagram. Follow his stories. Like, oh, that nigga on the west side today. Say
They
less.
keep buying me lunch. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang,
man,
you
oh,
always here. It's a blessing. It must be meant to be.
Man, crazy,
Like
man.
every restaurant I pop up at.
You at JR Cricket. I say less.
yeah,
Guess I'm
yeah.
getting wings today.
Yeah.
That nigga, boy, that's sick. Well, I say all that to say, like, yo, bro, like, a lot of people gotta be more like financially responsible, bro. Just because you make 130, that don't mean you got to spend 125, bro. No cap, like you don't have to.
But you can.
And also,
you should.
he's in debt. He's not. He
Bro,
doesn't make
let
that
me say
much.
this: you should do that if you're making more money off it. Like for example, like your
You're making
accountant's gonna
more,
charge like $500 to $1,000 a month for bookkeeping and filing taxes, all that. Then boom, you got a lawyer. Lawyer's gonna take certain percentage of all your deals. You got managers, agents. Boom. Okay. Now he's in video, so equipment's expensive, and you got to update equipment as time goes on. So that's an ongoing expense for sure. Finding clientele, you say he runs ads, that's important. So it's like you could find a way to scale that business, bring on other video people, you could hire people. That's all things you could do with that money
Agent,
to make more money.
I get that, but he was spending $7,000 a month. 3,000 of that was just solely on debt and the car.
Yeah.
So there's no justifying it.
Yeah.
$500 a month
Hey,
on the Impala.
On an Impala. I couldn't even fix my lips to say that. I smacked the myself. Like, I know I'm about to spend $500 a month on an Impala, bro. On a used Impala.
What year is it?
It didn't, you know, so I went to Google. I went to go look at the most recent ones, and it's not even the most recent one. It's not even like a 2021 or a 2020. It's like a 2017. No cap.
05 Impala.
No, it's not that. Son, no, niggas bugging. It's not an 05
I'm
Impala.
gonna say he got.
I ain't gonna lie. If my credit was that fucked up, somebody else gonna have to give me a car. No cap. Like,
I'm gonna need a cosign. I'm gonna need somebody to cosign.
I gotta go see dealership with somebody else. There's
I can't
no way.
give you $500 a month for that.
Nah.
I really run.
They probably got him all the way to like, you want wheel insurance? Yeah, okay.
Oh, he said it
he
too.
probably bought it
Tire
all.
insurance?
So
yeah,
that was nothing. He said they put extra insurance on the car because he had messed up driving history thing.
Yeah.
So they added more insurance.
Trunk insurance.
So you need trunk insurance.
Gas cap insurance.
Gas cap
Oh,
insurance.
and he lives in an
is
apartment too.
necessary.
That's
Extra
another
seatbelts.
thing.
Fog lights insurance.
Extra seatbelts. Don't forget those.
Yeah, we need the extra.
Dual glow compartments. Backup
Nigga.
radio.
There's
Yeah.
no way I promise. There's no
Jumper
way.
cables.
There's no way I'm.
Yeah, if they charge you for jumper cables, that's
It's
a
an
fucking.
add-on. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a power without jumper cable.
That's
right.
tough. There's no way
You make enough to afford it.
I'm making $8,300 a month, and I end the month off with like $500-$600, and I walk outside to an Impala, and I'm living in a 2-bedroom apartment because that nigga's living in an apartment.
Hey,
There's just no way. There's no way.
He's
That's
smart though. He's renting. That's what rich people do.
not apartments though.
Huh?
Not apartments.
What's a part? It's like a condo, right?
No,
Rich-
it's a $1,300 a month apartment.
rich people rent, but like,
So it's not looking over nothing.
No, nigga, it's a
Probably
regular
some trees.
You're
apartment.
looking at the parking lot.
some trees, maybe a
Niggas-
highway.
nigga off of old Nat in an apartment, nigga, no cap,
Bro.
bro.
Hey, I respect it though.
Yeah, went to the Impala.
I like how there's a lot of videographers here. There's a lot of
Probably
entertainment
can't get
people here
robbed.
in
You probably
Atlanta.
just give it out. Don't shoot me. I'll go give it to you anyway. You hungry?
Come on, let's go down the street, bro.
Where's
We
my
go to,
social security, man?
we go
Get
to Big
yourself a
Daddy's
new
real
identity.
quick. Go to Big Daddy's real quick. Come on, man.
Hop
You
in,
ain't
hop
got,
in.
you ain't got to rob me. I was gonna get you something anyway. I ain't worried about it. What's your name? John.
I got shift insurance.
Man, that's just it was sad when
I
I
have
saw
such a
that.
distrust of dealerships that like what Audi care? You're gonna have to give me a 10-minute detailed explanation why that's not a scam. And they actually convinced me of it after a while. That's the only thing I got though. No, but I got it on low mileage. So for the next like 30,000-40,000 miles, all my services are free. The place I usually go to get service is Wavy, but they charge. So, you know what I'm saying? Free services. Hey, he needs himself a financial advisor.
Yeah, he needs a financial. He needs one ASAP.
Yeah, he needs to donate money to one of those.
Cause there's no way I'm bold enough to upload that video and tell niggas that I'm basically broke.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's telling him.
Yeah.
I do kind of appreciate like not living from fear to the point where like you don't get. Cause I kind of live off fear a little bit in that like I don't ever want to go broke again. So I gotta like that fear is there. I don't ever want to have $0 ever. So I gotta work really hard to maintain like the shit I got. So I do respect a little bit having zero fear. That's either like gross incompetence or gross competence, depending on which way you look at it. Incompetence in that he don't know how to use his money, but competence in that like maybe he's great at what the he does, so he knows double next year.
Yeah, I mean he might feel confident in those regards, but I just not the amount of money he's still spending is too much though. So
Facts.
I just can't. I just can't. I can't convince. I can't convince myself to do that.
I was watching. I was in a bunch of clubhouse rooms, and listening to some people that actually knew what they was talking about, and they was telling me like, no.
Oh, he had 2 gym memberships too.
I do too, so I can't even.
There's
Hate.
2 gym memberships.
He has 2 gym members.
I can't even hate on him. I got a couple of them all. You know what I'm saying?
Are they? What kind of gyms are they? Are they different gyms?
Yeah, they're in 2 different
Yeah,
gyms.
obviously.
Are they like? No, I mean like they 2 different gyms. Like they one offer stuff, the other one's offer. You know what I'm saying? You got one.
But
gym.
look, I spend money like that for convenience too. I can't even rag him on that, bro. My lifetime membership is Diamond. I don't go to a Diamond gym. I just know when I'm traveling and there's a Diamond gym in Manhattan, I want to be able to pull up to.
He spends $250 on his hair.
What kind of hair he got? He has curly hair.
No, he's just
Cutting his hair. All right, bro. A month?
yeah. This is a monthly
All
expense.
right.
what does the nigga look like, bro? Oh God, what he look like? 200 on the dome a month? 4 weeks in a month. He get a cut every week. Every week. That's 4 weeks.
For 50.
For 50 plus a tip.
Hey, Kate, I'm gonna send the Impala screenshot to you. Let me see it right now. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Does the Impala have 26s on it? Does it raise?
That bitch better have 38s. And it better spin. And they got to go at least 200. Hold on.
He showed me a regular Impala, bro.
I'm gonna send it to
The run-of-the-mill Impala is what he's rocking, man.
I guess he do it on purpose so nobody will know how much money he got. Duh.
That nigga ain't got no options, nigga.
He don't got no ops for sure because they don't know where he's riding.
He ain't got no options.
You know what I'm saying?
nigga.
He fits right in Atlanta with that Impala.
Niggas not gonna know he making 130 a month and spending 125 of it.
No, he's not making 130 a month.
Huh?
A year.
He make 130 a year.
Yeah. You wouldn't know
And
that.
spending 135.
130 a month, you probably at that point where you don't have to ever
Oh
look at
yeah,
your
for sure.
account.
At that point, you don't definitely get fucked.
Yeah.
What type of Impala is that?
I'm trying. Let me look for it.
Wait, switch your camera. Switch your camera so they can get your face.
I can't laugh right now.
My boy, there's no way, bro. There's no way I'm doing that, bro.
Hey,
500 a month.
maybe
500 a
he's
month.
not a car guy though.
300 on insurance.
So that's 800 in total on that car.
Oh, so wait, it's only 200 a month payment for the car.
No, 500 payment for the car
Plus insurance.
plus 300 insurance.
He's playing.
So he's putting down more for that than I did for my
That car-
SQ5.
let me see that
SQ5,
car.
cool.
I'm not a car guy, but that car looks like it's screaming 1799.
It is. That car screams
1799.
1799.
21 out the door.
400 down payment. That's what that screams, bro.
That's exactly. It is, I don't know why I just seen it painted on the windshield. It just screams 1799. And the dealer said I can get you in it today. We can get you approved.
Yeah, we take any credit, man.
Just
Come
for
on
a
in.
light five.
Man, I'm just gonna run through this.
It's a light five.
2400 late
A light
five.
five. We get you in though. We get you in. Want to drive it?
2400 for debt, 1320 for rent, 750 for Instagram ads, so that's a write off. 600 for eating out, which is wild. They think it's
A
buying
month?
a month. They think
That's
it's
not that crazy.
$600 a month.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably do that.
No, you do not.
I've been eating at home recently, but like in my heyday, I did that. Sure, bro.
In your heyday, but not monthly, nigga.
That boy Hayes.
Yeah, no.
That boy Hayes every day.
540 on car payment, 300 on car insurance,
That's crazy.
250 on hair, nigga.
That's crazy.
Kill, just
That's
shoot
not
me.
bad. Now I'm thinking about it. If you get a cut every week of $50,
Yes, it is, John.
huh?
It's
That's
crazy.
the price of like a regular like.
If he gets
high
one
barber.
every week, you have to get one every week and
That's
tip
a
the
regular
nigga.
barber price to you, $50.
I mean, like as a kid,
That
you
is.
get
That's
a
50.
You
50
drop 50 for your haircuts?
50 is.
That's because you be
After
after like
tip?
40 plus a tip, like 40 plus a tip. So it may, depending how much you mess with them, you may give them 60 or 50.
Yeah, 50.
That's not bad.
American dollars
But
too.
I want to get a haircut. My
American
man-
That's
dollars.
70 Canadian dollars. That's mind blowing. If you go to a barber in Toronto with $70, you're getting the greatest haircut in the city.
Yeah, some
Like,
of them do more,
period.
but some of them are just fine. They just hire client personnel. So
Yeah.
they're like
That's
private
not that
barbers.
much. Though. I don't think
But it's
that's
not that bad. It's not that bad.
Even when I was growing up, $30 were like $30 was common.
That's a normal
I
haircut.
figured
Yeah.
that price included like hair products, you know what I'm saying, shampoo, conditioner,
Just on his skin.
co-wash.
Yeah, 30 to cut your hair. So 250 for hair, 240 for gas, 250 for subscriptions like Netflix and
Ass, like weed.
no gas, like 240
Hey,
for
man,
gas.
why would
but
that
he's,
be?
but he drives around.
So
So
he's black. He has an Apollo. He live in an
That's
so
bro.
He said he's black,
stereotypical.
live in
That's so
apartments
fucked
and he
And he live in apartments.
Apartments. With parlay.
250 on groceries. Niggas spend money on groceries and eating out. So no, nigga, you do not spend $850 on food.
But when you say grocery, it could be just snacks. It may not be grocery because
But I'm talking about just food in general. He spends
Nah, I probably spend like a-
850.
I probably spend like a maybe.
spends
No, that's wrong.
$850 a month?
Hey, it
850 money on food.
That's if you stock
Shut
up.
up.
If you stock
No.
up, that's not bad when you think about it. Because groceries are expensive.
No,
You be
that's
running
not
through-
that crazy, man. But
800
when I go out, I'm usually paying for not just me. Like if I'm just out with Waleed, I'm usually paying for Waleed. If I'm
about
out with a
you
girl,
buying-
I'm usually paying for the girl. So like, that
How
shit adds
often
up.
does that happen?
In the last month? Probably like
No,
12
I'm
times.
talking about every. So that's not even every month.
But if
That's
you
a decent amount.
if you
That's
go
one out of
grocery
every 3
shopping,
days,
you
though.
stock up, depending if you have people at your house or not. or you
800
got
is a
kids.
lot, but like $400 a month for food. That's decent. That's a good price right there.
400.
That's a lot, but it's like it's a good a lot though. It's not excessive.
I feel like I spend more than that on food a month.
That's still
every
cheaper.
Time you eat, it's food. So
Yeah, think about that, man. And I only eat once a day, so it's not as expensive for me. Y'all eat multiple times a day. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
And I still don't spend that much.
Are you once a day?
It just depends how that day play out.
Honestly, so far I've only eaten one time this day.
Maybe
but
twice.
that's still not. It's still just not. Especially if I'm buying groceries. If I bought groceries, I can go days without spending money on anything else.
A year though?
Huh?
You making $135 a year though?
I'm making more than that.
So you should be eating more than that.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Like you making that kind of money. You
Yeah,
eat
this guy
breakfast, lunch,
flags
and
and
dinner.
stared at me like, what do you think about the flags?
Boy, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If
I'm
you
not. I mean, niggas spending $850 a month on food.
But
And he's one person.
That's not that crazy,
Say
bro.
if you ate 3 full
Shut
meals
the-
a day.
That's bro.
Wait,
he's
what?
spending that.
Say if you ate 3 full meals a day plus snacks. That's not bad. Most people don't eat that much a day. Some people just wake up.
But I got snacks downstairs probably gonna last me for like 2 weeks.
But look.
And it cost me like $50 to $60. Like snacks is not that much.
I'm saying like food. I don't know what he's eating, but say if you.
But
ate
even if it's food, even if I had food and I ate out every single day,
you don't think you'll spend that much?
no, I know I won't.
I could spend $800 on food if I go out enough.
No, but the only reason why he even got to that amount is because he's buying food for him and just random niggas every time he goes out. So it's not just
I'm not
him.
even mad at that. So in Canada, there was like a tradition. Like if you had some, you had some money on you, you're just trying to nice. We pull up to Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is like Dunkin' Donuts, but better in every way. And the in Canada, every drive-through, every store you go to has tap. Nobody ever inserts their card or slides. So tap, move on, tap. So the lines move mad quick. So what you usually do is you be like, yeah, I order for me and the person behind me, and they charge your card for the person behind you. That was just a common thing. At least growing up for me. And so there'd be times where I pull up to the drive-thru at Tim Hortons and people already pay for my shit. So I'd be like, hey, let me get the person behind me. Boom, tap, get my shit. Like it's all boom. It's just everyone's moving all the time.
I've
so
done
it's
that.
not that crazy though.
I've done it
So all y'all just paying for each other, and then so who?
You just pass it on.
I don't want to say it's that common where like it happens all the time, but like once every like few times you go, especially in the mornings, if you go
I
like
might say if you wake up early, because it happens pretty often
Yeah.
here too in the city. Yeah, it does. But you got to get up early though. Like you got to be up like what the people
like 6
just
to
like,
8 a.m.
Yeah, like 5 to 8.
I mean,
people
I'm like,
just
y'all
trying to
keep
get.
tapping it. You still paying?
No, you
No,
are,
you
but
still
it's
paying.
just like a gesture though.
I'm not saying it's just
And
like you
everyone's
passing
really
it
just getting
forward.
coffee and a donut, coffee and a croissant, or just simple shit anyway.
Now that's where
That's
one
what-
time.
You get a
one
party.
time I thought I was like, all I had. I went up the street to McDonald's, got me like a little sandwich and orange juice, about like probably $5-7. That's another reason why I'm like, it's no way, because if I for breakfast it's like $5, how am I getting to that much money? But
So you spend, just round up 10 for breakfast.
no, 5. It's close to 5. But let me make a point. I'm thinking it might be $5, right? And they say, the person ahead you pay, don't worry about it. All right, don't even worry about it. I got a person behind me, right? Don't worry about that. I got it
10
too.
chicken sandwiches.
Nigga ordered food for the whole office. He's like, oh yeah, that's about to be 45. Da da da. I was like, so I ain't got them. They gonna have to get that themselves. So I'm just sorry. I'll see y'all later, bro. That's it.
Get that himself.
But it's happened before, like especially when if I don't go to sleep, then no. But no, it's close to like $5 to $7. Even let's say 7, right? $7 for breakfast. I've already had some shit at the house. I'm not eating again until maybe at night, and then I may go back out and spend $10. That's $17 in one day.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just normal. But I'm just like, if he's living the way he's living, I don't think he's just eating regular breakfast. I think he's going to get breakfast from a place. And that's probably, you get breakfast and oranges about $15. You go get lunch, take care of somebody else too. That's $60. And then he go get dinner. And then he may eat late night snack. He may be hungry around 3 or 4 o'clock. Get something to eat then. Unless
There's no way y'all just. I'm sorry. There's no way you're gonna convince me $850.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, but
I
it's
mean, how you gonna cut us like
it's not unheard of depending on what you're eating.
it's not like $1,500 a month would be crazy.
That'd be
'Cause
crazy.
that means you're going to luxury restaurants
Every
daily.
day. But between 6 and 8, that's not bad. That's not bad. What you think about food?
is.
Especially if you're
No,
eating.
that's not even the craziest.
$270 for our phone bills.
207. That's not. Wait, just for him? He's
Yeah,
by
you don't
himself?
have
He don't
no
got a family
kids.
plan?
No, you don't have no family.
Oh.
Nigga ain't on no family plan. It's just him, nigga.
Oh, that's kind of high.
Not kind of.
That
That's
is high.
insane. Canada had some of the highest cell phone prices in the world.
Cricket?
I don't know what that nigga is.
It don't matter. I have a Canadian plan right now and Verizon. So I have AT&T because Rogers here is AT&T, and I have Verizon. So I have both.
Rogers?
Rogers is the biggest carrier in Canada.
Rogers?
Yeah.
I have 2 phones, and mine's not even close.
And mine is a
270.
total of 180.
Yep, mine's is close to like 150. So I got 2 phones, and mine's still not 270.
I actually don't know what I could do to get my price up to 250. I don't know how to do
I don't
that.
know. Y'all don't know what the that nigga does.
Just
What
tell
do I
him
have to
raise
add on to my plan to get it to
Tell him raise
250?
it up.
Just, hey,
it's a little
man,
too low.
charge me more.
It's a little too low, man. What I need?
Hey, just charge me for the next iPhone that's got to come out soon. Just go ahead and just.
Maybe
just run it
that's
up.
what. Maybe it has a because I just buy my phones outright. Maybe he has a plan where he has to pay for his phone too.
I'm paying for this right here, and it's not.
Oh, really?
It's 90
Okay.
a month.
Okay. That's 90 a month to pay for your phone
90 a month.
Yeah, y'all talking
for a
about
year.
food.
A
That make
year
me
plan.
hungry.
It's not a 2-year plan. You're paying.
Year and a half.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot
90.
for a phone.
This one is 90, and this one is 35.
tough.
Yeah, but this is just service. I already paid this one. Anyway, dog. You're because you're spending too much money, dog. I'm sorry to tell you, nigga.
And if he has a bad year, it's gonna be
Tough for that nigga.
yeah.
Because
Hopefully
he spent
keeps
almost
winning, man.
he spent almost like 4,000 on just debt,
I mean,
eating out,
as long as you
car,
get back, man, I guess the positive stuff will keep coming. He seems like a positive dude.
getting his hair cut fresh.
Yeah, he's taking care of everybody, so it got to come back around. It'll be.
I hope so, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? He taking care of his barber. He's taking care of random people.
You guys hear about that billionaire that donated his billions?
Huh?
Who?
All his billions. Not like Bill Gates said he's gonna keep 1%, which is still a lot.
Which
But
is
I mean,
crazy, right?
Yeah, the fact that his 1% is so crazy.
What's his 1%?
Bill Gates was the richest person in the world. So let's say you have $40
he's not
billion.
anymore. He's not.
Not only, I say he was.
Oh.
Let's say you have like 1% of 40 billion. Like you're still living gracefully for the rest of your life.
Like, donate all that to what?
To just random causes. I know he was deep into. I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but about he was dealing. He'd been talking about pandemics for years now. That's something he's interested in. He'd been talking a lot about what's that shit Andrew Yang kept talking about jobs going away because of
Automated.
that type of shit. So just random causes he gives about. There was actually a billionaire though that gave away literally everything he had.
Why?
I mean, once you reach that point, what else is there to do with life?
129 billion. That's that nigga's net worth.
Who's
Bill Gates.
still?
Not only that, he's gonna keep making money. So it's not like
Yeah,
it's not like he stops.
So he don't give away except all but 1% and then make it back again.
I don't think he talk about making it back.
Not all of it, but essentially he can't make it all back. He can just make it all back.
I watched like a 10 minutes of that Netflix show that he had. Do you guys see that? It was on the homepage.
When he gave up 99%, he still came back with 12.9 million, and then he just grew back to whatever he needed to grow to after that.
Oh, he already did it.
Oh wow,
This is a while ago.
I didn't realize he just. Okay, I thought that was like a
So he
lifelong
grew back
thing.
that fast? Or what's he at now?
No, I'm not saying he grew back to, but I'm just saying, well, that was his net worth. So, but let's just say hypothetically speaking, he had liquid 12 billion. I mean, 1.2 billion. No, 12 billion. Yeah, 12 billion. If he had liquid 12 billion, then he just like gave that away,
Well, he had metal.
and he just
100,000?
had 1%.
He had a medal of 100,000.
I guess. And
Is that a Metal Gear Solid reference, or you just used metal as a placeholder?
He said liquid.
I know, but you conveniently made a very funny game reference you don't know about.
no,
Because there's liquid snake and there's solid snake, metal snake. There's different
Oh,
He doesn't.
bro.
solid
no, he
snakes.
doesn't.
But hey, besides
Snake from where?
But the point all I'm saying is he can give away 99% of that, and he'll still be a millionaire, which is still more than enough, especially for someone who's been making money as long as he's been making. And then
and he still has assets. Like if he's ever down that bad, just sell his $40 million house or whatever he lives in.
Yeah.
But besides the point is not like
I actually wonder. Bill Gates is even though he's not the richest anymore, he's probably touched more money than
without a doubt.
he's probably touched more than Elon.
Microsoft is the most profitable business in the country, right? And so that means that cash is going in his pocket. Elon Musk is the richest man right now in the country. I think it might be in the world. But all his money is tied up in the companies that he owns.
I
Yeah.
think Jeff Bezos just passed him.
No, Jeff Bezos was the one.
Yeah,
I think
Jeff
Elon
Bezos
passed
was.
him.
Elon
I thought he just passed him again though.
You could be right about that. I haven't
Said
kept up in the last.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos just passed him again.
What's his name?
Benzo.
Jeff Bezos, the guy who's retiring from the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
I heard he's still gonna be a chairman, but he's packing himself up. You know what's crazy? Good for him. Good for him.
I legit don't understand. Like, the more and more people be like, "Yo, why won't he? Like, why do y'all want? Like, no cap.
Nobody should want a job.
So he should be able to just like step down whenever he wants to. Like, real talk.
I'm surprised it took him this long. He built the biggest company in the world, man. I'm out after that. I'm done.
Yep, I've been done.
No family functions he could ever attend. There's no such thing as vacation, because every moment there's a new fire going on, and if he doesn't put it out, his company's gonna lose a ton of money, and these shareholders are gonna conference about how bad he is. The pressures of being the CEO of the biggest company in the world, people just sit there from the outside looking in and pretend like they understand. We have no clue. We don't know. So now, like, some of y'all have the most minuscule issues, bro, and then you blow it up and you pretend like it's this catastrophic event. Yo, they could truly be a catastrophic. Remember you were making those BP jokes yesterday? Yeah. Can you imagine being the CEO of BP after the oil spill?
Oh, man.
Your company could get packed up any moment because you basically just killed a lot of turtles, bro, and people love turtles. So it's
turtles, birds, all the little Dawn commercials with the grease. White ducks,
but it's like
black as hell.
I only understand like 1% of 1% of what it might be like to have his workload.
I thought we were gonna come back for that.
And so it's like, yeah. But it's like, so we don't know what that life is like, man. Good for him. He lost his wife for how long has he been married? And I don't want to speak on like the specifics of the relationship. I can't imagine him working his ass off every day, never giving her time, didn't have a role to play in how that relationship ended.
Wait, so he left Amazon and his wife?
No, he didn't leave.
He's about to step down later this year.
His position, he's just stepping down. So he
still gets money off Amazon?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He still owns it.
That will never.
He's just no longer the CEO. So I don't know how much he makes the CEO. Maybe like $30 million a year or whatever the amount is. No clue. That money he wouldn't be getting no more.
Oh, and his wife.
But he's still
his wife left him too.
Yeah.
So now he's a single man about to step down and enjoy the world.
Yes. Well, not technically. He could be just starting another venture. Like, he could just be making another business. We don't know. But I feel like after all of that, like, I
just want to chill for a second.
For a little bit, bro. Go to a beach.
Yeah, I just want to chill for a
second. Go to a beach. Just lay down. That same beach Snoop Dogg does all his commercials in. Just go there. Yeah. Lay down for a bit, man.
Also,
with Corona.
184 billion for Bezos.
That's his net worth?
177 billion for
Bezos back up.
For Elon, yeah.
Well, so Elon
is Lord and Bezos.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I said
you're right. I saw he was in the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a month ago.
Yeah,
he needs to just sell his stock in Amazon and then just buy like a part of Ghana. You know, just like a part of the world. Just buy like a part of the Philippines. Just like a big chunk of it. And just live out your days. Just own land. Call it like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? He could literally make his own country with the money he has. And Amazon has a GDP higher than most countries in the world. So
how much? I heard buying an island is not that expensive.
No, it's not. You could get one for under $1 million, depending on the island. Buying a helicopter is not that expensive neither. You can get one for $150K. Two-seater.
I thought you were gonna say like something a little lower than that. You said under $1 million.
It's not as much as you probably think it is.
But when you think of islands, you think like 40 million. No, you don't think it's gonna be cheap.
I mean, yeah,
under $1 million. Yeah. You can probably find the Mr. Beast island. Did you watch that video? He said that island was around 800,000.
Okay, that's not.
And that was a sizable island with a couple caves. It really just depends on
how do you know what's on the island? You get excavators to go through it and make sure it's a good island.
Well, ideally they would list all the stuff, whoever's the owner, when they're selling the island to you.
There's people who just own land. And that's like
they prefer
somebody
to buy islands.
Yeah, it's like someone own land.
That's what that soccer player did. Ronaldo DiCaprio, and he bought an island when the pandemic started. His family went there.
That's wild to do, by the way. There's a disease that's killing y'all.
Yeah, let's go to
our island. My family is going to our island.
We just separate from y'all niggas.
That'd be crazy. The John Island. John's Island.
Can you imagine? How you even get food to that island, bro? How you get groceries?
I mean, you just send it off.
You have to fish.
I mean, I guess.
All right, kids, go out there and grab some salmon.
I think you get maybe like 2 or 3 months worth of food.
I was about to say, I'll just ship to me, no cap.
How you get shipped to a fucking island?
A private jet. The same way he got there. Exactly. The exact same way he got there.
He in private jet. He might have helicopter.
He can boat it. Private helicopter, whatever.
If you didn't pick up and leave to go to private island, you can get the food there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what the owner would tell you
That's
before
what
he
I'm
sells
saying.
it.
Yeah, like if
before
you
he sells you the island, he gonna tell you how to get food there.
if you in that class of just throwing money, the last thing you worried about is how you gonna get groceries to your
I need my
private
island
island.
come standard with bananas and coconuts. Standard. I need bananas and coconuts and monkeys there.
Yeah, I
Girls
definitely
like
need
monkeys.
monkey. Yes, sir.
The little ones,
Like nice
Night in
monkeys, though.
museum.
The ones that just be hanging around, not the
Yeah.
ones that be whipping and violent. Throwing.
I ain't
We got an island of aggressive monkeys. And you get there, and they tell you they're friendly. You get there, they start going rampant, scratching grandma. Little babies getting taken in the trees.
Turns out they like bread, so now you're getting like the kids are getting attacked.
They're eating each other.
Nah, I can't run that risk. Like,
Or it's like a bunch of them underground and they know about it. It's like, yeah, it's not that many of them. They're here or there. Next thing you know, you come there, you disturb the big one, and it comes up, and they all
On
like
Mr. Beast
500.
Island, you guys watch that video? There was pigs there. He literally just he was finding pigs on
water
his
pigs.
island. That's crazy.
The water pigs, the big ones that be on the water.
I don't know what a water pig is, but I just remember seeing pigs, bro.
you sound like you just made that up.
No, you know water pigs. Just Google it. Google water pigs. It's the pigs that be on the beach.
I guess
Pigs that's on the beach?
Beach hogs.
beach.
Beach hogs.
I swear,
Nah,
John.
but
Google
that's,
it.
That's
Google
cool. I bet every island, you know what I'm
This
saying? You
show-
got
this
your
show
own
deep.
little snakes there. All type of shit. It's tough.
Look at the beach pigs. Look.
We need
Oh, there are
we need to get a playback island, bro.
Yeah.
That's so random.
Told you. I'm intelligent.
Oh, they are called beach pigs.
I don't really want to.
Right.
Do y'all want an island though?
Show them.
That's a weird purchase to purchase an island.
Exactly, Lo. Marcel.
I just imagine it's a fucking pig, bro. It
saying?
just has fins.
You can learn
And
something
he
from
has
me.
blue spots.
You can learn something from me one day. I'll teach you some stuff. Water pigs.
That's a cow.
It's not a cow.
That's a large pig, bro. That's a very large pig.
Yeah.
That's a hog.
Beach piggies.
hog.
Beach piggies.
I can't believe we
sand
never
hogs.
you know so crazy. We never
Wave
ever
pig.
we never ever talked about the girl who glued her hair on this podcast, bro.
That's what we did.
I didn't actually keep up with her, bro. I'm not
we
gonna
did.
cap.
No, we didn't. Because to be honest with you, when it was happening, I didn't know what was going
We
on.
didn't mention her. Oh, someone DM'd me and told us that we had to check out. It's this girl, and like I don't know if she's a girl. She's a woman, and she's super thick, and they have like a thick basketball league.
Yeah, saw that.
You saw that?
You saw that?
Butts and balls.
It's so crazy. I can't even like send it to Caleb and put it on a thing because it might get
What are they wearing?
demonetized.
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
Just straight buns and basketballs. Just straight big booty girls dribbling balls and shooting and passing. Just a Marcel dream. Just a basketball analysis dream. You know what I'm saying? Just
They
buns and
weren't like
You breaking
onesies.
down that footage for a video with
Wait,
fucking
did you
comedy.
see that? Did you see that? Did you see the actual video?
Yeah, I think the girl that does it. Or
What's the
I
league
seen it
called?
From her name is Thick Overload. Her name is like Thick Overload.
I think it's called BBWNBA
Yeah.
or BBWBA.
Big beautiful women
Basketball Association. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. So it's
Yo, nigga, did you in the clip? There was a girl was passing the ball in, and the nigga in the Lakers jersey.
I seen him in the back, and the ref told him back.
This
I see it.
nigga's about to act us so much that the ref had
They
to be
came like this.
Whoa, what you doing,
They get one
dog?
of these.
He was like, whoa, whoa.
Who's doing that? Who did that?
It was
about to
just,
throw it in.
somebody who was just like on the sideline watching the basketball play, and then the girl came over, almost like a fan.
We should have a team interview. Just have them all on the pod. Probably no room for two.
Imagine if LeBron was putting in like an inbound pass, and then someone who was sitting courtside
Stood up behind
him and was like, "Whoa, what's up with you, dog? What's up?"
up,
that's what
Bron?
that's what the
up,
dude
Bron?
did to the girl. He's like, "Whoa,
Don't rush to pass it in now.
you throwing it in?" And the ref, he was getting so crazy. The ref was like,
Yeah, back
"Nigga,
up."
chill out, dog. What you doing?"
She bent over a little bit to look.
So are they hoopers or are they strippers?
They more closer to strippers who just dribble a basketball up and down the court.
Okay, so it don't look like pros. It looks like
No. Just
Okay.
like uncoordinated chicks with fat asses who just dribble basketball. That's
I
literally it.
gotta see the full thing.
I tried searching it up, bro. I ain't see nothing except like
got
I got
dog.
you.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's a whole organization.
And they wearing like wrestling onesies.
Yeah, let me find it. Someone
Sound about
tagged me
right.
Too. They said talk
like
about it on the
divas.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember.
crazy.
I remember
pod.
when,
Right here. Oh, the
Nigga found it
BBWBA. The BBWBA. Please go over this on the next pod. Oh,
We can't. I don't think we can show it on the podcast.
number 24 got that thing on her. Number 2.
Now you watching. You tell me if we can put it on the podcast.
Let me send it.
Oh wait, yeah. Can you type in
I
BB?
keep typing the wrong thing and seeing very
I
different.
just sent it. Oh man.
Where'd you send it to?
The group message.
BBWBA.
Yeah.
BBW.
I don't see it, bro.
He about to send it to you though. Don't worry about it. You send it to the podcast.
Podcast. Yeah. That,
Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't get that noti. That's tough. Shout out Twitter.
I didn't get it out of there. What the heck?
Oh,
They
you-
trying to
you seen
censor
it.
this.
BBWBA.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
wow.
is way bigger than you thought it was, right?
Yes.
We need tickets. Let me Google
Oh,
it.
they're not bad though. They're not good.
BBW.
Stop. You see it? You see number 60?
Okay, that's wild. That's wild. That is wild. Yeah, we can't. Oh my god, they had to bend over and get the basketball.
Yeah,
too.
no.
Look at 60. 60 about to go crazy.
So no, we can't show that on the podcast. But I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen it on Twitter.
Oh, look at. Oh man.
I like that people are getting
Oh,
getting a little creative.
No,
Like
that's
Chris
no,
Paul
no,
out
stop.
there.
That was like the NFL, not the NFL. Sorry, that women's football
Yeah,
league, lingerie football league.
Yeah.
I'm
And I ain't gonna lie, that league is solely for like mentally abused men who just because the coaches were yelling at the men. I mean, the coaches are yelling at the women, and those are like their highlights. Like they had like week 1 highlights, and one of the highlights
You're talking about the lingerie
was,
league right now.
Yeah, the lingerie league. One of the highlights was literally the coach yelling at the woman. I'm like, why is that a highlight to y'all? Why is that? Why y'all like, oh, he's really laying into her this week? Like, why is that a thing for y'all? They're weirdos, dog.
Yeah, that is crazy.
When y'all have compilations of men yelling at women, you're like, she should have known better. Like, come on.
She needs to follow orders better. She
Oh
wasn't.
yeah, speaking
She
of
wasn't
which,
running the play the way it was set.
did I say this in the last podcast where there's the island and they put a whole bunch of women in the island?
I think you told me that. I don't think you said it on the pod.
Did I tell you that, John? Or did I say it?
No, you told me that.
Okay, so yeah, Kevin Samuels, the God himself. I don't know what I would do without Kevin Samuels in my life. He was able to put people on this amazing show where they separate men and women and they try to figure out if women can really survive the same trials.
Kobe. Close enough, front rim. I mean, it's full to the brim. I wasn't about to hit that regardless.
But you didn't even like at least.
I came close. Stop dick eating. Stop.
You basically did
You're
what LeBron
slurping.
did. You basically did what LeBron did.
What LeBron do?
LeBron, I don't know why. Nigga thought he was Damian Lillard for a second and pull it from
Today?
the logo.
I found
and
it.
then just airballed it.
What'd you find?
Thick overload. Here we go.
What's that called?
Owner of Buns and Basketball. That's what it's called. Buns and Basketball. I love it. It's a great concept. I can't believe it hadn't been done yet. They need to get professionalized. You know? Equality.
I don't think that would happen. Anyway, there's the
Look at it. They warm up halftime show.
Do you see this? Do you see this? Literally the halftime show was one of the girls twerking. No cap.
They going crazy. Look at the jump ball.
Wow.
They play it all the way through. They see it through. Look at it.
This nigga
Look,
John.
he got bunnies.
John is enjoying himself too much. Where is it? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
It's somewhere in Atlanta. Look at this right here.
You wanna go?
1,000,000%.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh, whoa, low. Look at this.
What is the IG? What's the IG? Tell me what IG
Let me
is.
throw it to you. Just look around. Don't look too low now. You're a married man. I'm gonna throw it over there on the phone. There you go. Go ahead. Take a glander.
Hold on.
Take a gander at that.
What are they doing?
Let me see that real quick, bro. While you talk to us
What?
about the show. Let me see that.
Is this them? Is this them? Oh, this is Atlanta.
Yeah, we can really get that pop.
Only in Atlanta.
We can-
Only in Atlanta things like this
See,
would
we can
exist.
pull up to the game and then the best player bring it to the pod, do an interview with her.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
How much the game go? How much those games? Oh, this. So these are just strippers.
Yeah, that's how they are.
Okay.
Just strippers handling the ball.
So we go from the
scroll
game
down,
to
scroll
the-
down, scroll down.
From the game to the club. Yeah.
Thick. It's just them twerking. They got the fattest asses though.
That's them working out. That's how they work out.
Oh, these are workouts?
They're workouts and halftime shows.
This Buns and Basketball, baby.
Is there even music playing? They just twerk without music.
Pass it, this nigga. What the hell?
Oh, my.
You place it down next to me as if it's. Yo, anyway, Kevin Samuels, TV show. Because now he's on a whole new level of just disrespecting women. So now he's telling women that men can survive without you all, but y'all can't survive without men. That's why men are better. I'm like, oh man, this is tough. So then, he didn't say the last part, but he definitely did say men can survive without women to the end of their days. Women can't.
That's a tough subject to talk about because it's certain stuff.
Cut him off, bro. Cut him off.
There's certain stuff.
Cut John off, bro, before he loses all future Brad deals. Cut him off, man.
No, okay, John. What I'm about to say is there's no need for any input.
Huh? You don't want no input?
Nah, I'm actually gonna keep this real short. You don't want me to keep it real? I'm gonna keep this real short.
Want me to hold back the pod?
I'll be holding back the pod this time, dog.
All right, dog.
Yeah, Kevin Samuels put people on the show. I forgot what it's called, but basically, it's a bunch of women. There's two groups, and they put them on a deserted island, and the whole premise of it is who can last the longer. Who can last the longest, or like which group can last 30 or 90 days or whatever. One group is just exclusively men, and they make it pretty easily through the course. The other group is women, and like every day there's just like women who are just getting knocked off one by one. They end up getting lost several times. They mess up their water source because they got. What's up with you, John?
No, bro. It's just naming off stuff.
They found
mess up your water source.
This how they mess up their water source. They actually found a hog. So you're right. They are hogs. So they found a hog on this island. They named the hog instead of like cooking him for a second.
They named him.
They named him and actually was a pet. Then eventually they did kill him, but they didn't eat all of it. So then it spoiled. And so they're like, what's the best way to preserve it? They then put the remainder of the hog in their water supply. Like in their canister.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
So they got the hog and they dropped the food off, said this is your food, but they named it Cheryl the hog.
Cheryl the hog.
They made it a pet. So they're hungry. So then when it's time to eat, they just cut a little bit off and the whole thing expires.
The whole thing is about to expire. So what they do is they put them in the water canister, and now the water has nothing but a whole bunch of disease and bacteria in it, and then now their water supply is ruined.
So they're lost, hungry, thirsty.
Yeah.
Okay. How the men doing?
The men are doing fine, like extraordinarily well.
They got the hog, killed that motherfucker right when they dropped down, right when they touched down, sliced them up.
Do you know what's so crazy? On the first day or two, the women they saw an alligator, and all of them were afraid to even come close to it. Even though that's a food supply.
It was a big alligator?
It was big enough.
Would you kill it?
Nigga, yes.
Oh.
Nigga, we ain't got no other choice, nigga.
Oh, okay. I mean, you seen it in person. Like, you just walking down the aisle and you saw an alligator. What's your first thing you doing?
Nigga, we going to stop and kill this shit real quick because, like, this is our...
we. I don't know why you said... I said, what you doing?
Just you, man.
Y'all are stupid. Why would y'all not want to... If we're on a deserted island and there's no food, why would y'all not want to kill it?
Because they can't let us die on the show, so they got to feed us.
No, they just take you off. They were just taking them off.
Oh, were?
They were, like, it was a few women who just passed out because they were...
you know what I hate?
Because they were dehydrated, and then they eventually just took them off the island.
This is a side note, but you know I said, like you said, you'll kill the alligator. You know how niggas be like, if it was a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna be Rambo and I'm killing all the zombies. I'm dead shot and everything. There.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just saying like, what would really happen? I don't think I'd kill it. I'm not gonna lie. If I seen an alligator, like an alligator I see on Instagram, like the real Tarzan be having, I seen that shit, I'm shitting. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably what's gonna happen.
I wouldn't need like a spear. I'd start making spears.
If I got shit in my hand and an alligator come out of water and he's looking dead at me, I'm just thinking like, what can I do?
Nigga, if we gonna be on an island for over a month and we have they didn't give us anything. It's just you're on there now.
Yeah, but he was hunting me. I was being hunted because he popped.
Nigga, there's like 9 of us. There's 9 of us. There's 9 men. 9 men can't take down an alligator.
I mean, we could sacrifice one.
No, John. Yo, the girl. All right, the girl who put it glue in her hair. I didn't know that shit really happened the way it happened, which is tough. But then now there's people who are putting glue in their hair for attention now.
We talked about this.
We did?
Yeah. Okay. I remember because another dude did it and we talked about it and he was like putting in hair like, it's not coming out.
Okay. We talked about it. We talked about it.
Do the voice again. I don't understand.
Niggas
Why
Tony's
is it
like,
not coming
why
out?
Why is this not coming out?
Oh, it's Gorilla Glue.
Why is this? Oh my gosh! And
It was a
then,
Victorious episode like that.
for real?
Yeah, where she has some like makeup or some shit stuck on her face, or glue, I think, got stuck on her face. And that was one of the first episodes, if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't that
Shout out
crazy?
Victorious, man. She a trendsetter.
Niggas in real life doing what they doing in
Sitcoms.
sitcoms, bro. Y'all sickos. Y'all weirdos, bro. No cap.
Straight up.
So at that point, I guess what we gotta talk about. What we gonna do, bro?
What?
We talking about? You know what we talking about?
Bro, did you just end the last conversation abruptly?
There's nothing that we already did it already. We already talked about it.
Bro, you're talking about the island and you just stopped. What's wrong with you?
You said I already talked about it. The women essentially
I don't think you
failed.
know how to tell stories, man, because you just...
Basically, it was saying the women failed, the men succeeded. The men are superior. By Casey,
I know.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
Like
John.
Casey Abrams. What's
You
his
were
name?
saying that?
No,
What's his name?
John.
Casey? No, I'm saying Casey said that. What's his name?
Casey.
Casey? Kevin Pacey.
Kevin Samuels.
Okay. Kevin Samuels.
Is it a good show?
Actually, it is. No cap. Just to watch it, it is actually a really good show.
I like watching shows with people on islands. My favorite show of all time is Lost.
For real?
Yeah.
My favorite show all time is well, that's like a running sitcom.
Why you go on the island first day, get bit by a poisonous snake? Over with.
They were going crazy because a crab was there. That's nothing. A crab.
There was a show on Netflix that dropped like a year ago about... there was like 10 people or something, and they just appeared on an island. They didn't know how they got there, and they had to survive. It makes more sense. I don't want to spoil it, but like...
What is it called?
I forgot. Fuck, it's on Netflix though, and it's a really good show.
Still there?
Probably. It felt like an original.
Used to watch Bear Gals.
That's who hosts this one.
Oh, he
The
does?
show I'm talking about hosts this. Yeah, he hosts the show.
You
Bear
said-
Gals?
You said Bear Gals?
Growls or gal, but it's
Bear Gals.
that's who it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's who hosts the show I'm talking
Gals.
about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nothing. They saw a crab and they freaked out like, oh my god, is that a crab right there?
Taking
And
a
I'm
juicy crab, they gonna
nigga,
spin a bag.
I'm about to say it's
Real crab, they get
food. It's food. Like, nigga, what are y'all
You just
doing
eat a
right
half
now?
a pound of crab, that nigga scaring you, you better kill it and eat up.
Facts. Kill that shit.
Put that on the fire.
Well, no. Okay, my favorite show is The Office, but that's like a sitcom. Not really a sitcom, but it's like I don't know if that's what you consider the same type of thing you're talking about.
That's not a...
I don't know, I can see you
Island.
in the office.
You can?
It's just your jokes you be making. I can just see you on there. I don't understand. The printer is not working.
No, you can't, bro. That's in Scranton. This guy's from Georgia.
They all went from Scranton.
The show was in Scranton.
I know, but they all weren't from Scranton.
We're stranded.
Scranton is where the
Philadelphia. No, sorry. Pennsylvania.
You want to say no? Yeah. What's up with you, dog?
Pennsylvania. In my head, Philadelphia is the same thing as Pennsylvania because that's the only...
Philadelphia is where Jim moved once he got the new job. Remember that episode? Remember the part?
Oh, that was New York.
No, he moved to Pennsylvania.
Oh, word. Yeah, I forgot. I'm trying to forget that show.
New York. New York was the other branch of Scranton. I'm talking about where him and what's a black dude name went to Pennsylvania for the sporting job. That's what it went.
Yeah.
No. What's the show of the dude? He's bald. And they out in the out in the desert. No, out in the desert, and they cooking up crack.
I remember that show, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
That's a good show.
Amazing show, and it took me years to get put on. I actually, no cap, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that entire show until we were in this house.
Yeah, I didn't watch it till maybe I didn't finish it, but I started watching like 3 weeks ago. People been telling me to watch it. I just didn't get into it. I didn't understand it.
Amazing show,
Great.
And that's probably one of the only shows where, as it progressed, it didn't feel like it was lingering on too long. It kept going. Also, why is everybody trying to get on anime right now? What's up?
Anime is great.
No,
Why y'all? Why? This is the thing that really pisses me off right now. No cap. And if I'm a gatekeeper, fuck it. Y'all are now getting on anime, and now I'm seeing a whole bunch of people getting on like collecting basketball cards and shit like that. I'm like, y'all niggas, I used to get made fun of for doing this shit. Now everybody want to do it now. What's up with y'all niggas?
It's like
y'all grown.
But it's like you would still get made fun of to this day, but you're just a cool ass dude doing it. So like, say if you see a nerd
everybody's
at school,
doing it now.
You see a nerd at school watching anime, he still get picked on no matter if he's watching it or not. It's just an add on. You see a jock watching anime, niggas think it's cool.
No,
Anime
it was
not saving you or stopping you from nothing.
But no, anime back when I was growing up was only a selected people who watch anime. That was not like a universally. That was not universally known or wide that people just watching anime. It just wasn't.
So anime the reason why people get picked on? No.
Back in the day, that in video games, people used to pick on people for watching anime and playing video games.
Everybody play video games, but everybody get picked on.
No, dog. No.
You get what I'm saying?
Everybody was not playing video games back in the day, bro.
Who was it? Back in the day? Everybody had a game
I'm
system.
talking about like in high school. You was playing video games in high school?
Yeah, everybody had a game system.
What? Everybody in high school was.
Yeah, everybody played games. It was just like
Well, no, I'm not talking about casual. I'm talking about like you playing video games.
Like every day?
Like every day for like 5 hours a day.
If I didn't have practice, I'd go home with some new drop. But then if I got bored of it, I just put it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Now all of a sudden niggas gonna be cultured playing video games, watching anime.
We're stuck in the house. It's a pandemic.
That might be it though too. Like niggas might just be stuck in the house and they so bored that they watching anime now.
They're expanding their mind because what else they gonna do?
That's crazy. Dog.
Games are booming. Niggas selling PS5s for $1,000 like a brick. What is the world came to? I ain't seen one yet. I thought it was a myth. I thought he's still about to release it. I just see posters at the store.
Shit, tell me, I'll get you one, bro. You know, I'll walk into those things.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with you, my boy.
That is great. That is true though, John. I ain't think about it like that. Niggas just in the house all day, so they probably got other things to do, and that's why people are now collecting like basketball cards and watching anime.
Everybody plays games. It's like everybody didn't have the time to do it because people would do other stuff.
I don't think when we was growing up,
because you play sports.
It was just playing. He was playing sports games. That's what it was. He was playing Madden and 2K, NBA Live, and shooters, and that was really it.
We didn't really get into Zelda and Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I played Mario Karts back when the DS.
Maybe Mario, but like niggas is now playing like almost anything. You got like grown ass niggas playing Grand Theft Auto, but they're role playing in Grand Theft Auto.
Bro, T Grizzly was on that shit.
Yeah,
Carl-Anthony Towns on that shit.
And they role playing though. It ain't like I'm just like regularly playing GTA. I'm like literally changing my voice, playing a role in GTA right now.
I mean, everybody has a kid in them. It's just like people will make fun of stuff, or people will get bullied for other reasons. It's just other stuff. Games weren't reason why people got bullied. Nobody got bullied for playing a game.
That didn't happen for us neither. But all my friends and shit grew up. We just all played games and shit.
Yeah, like, I never seen. I seen people get bullied.
Like you might have got bullied for being on Xbox if people were on PlayStation and vice versa. Yeah. But not bullied though, just like poked fun at.
Yeah, but nobody. Oh, you on Xbox?
Damn.
You giving out PSN usernames, lame ass dude. You know what I'm saying? But it no hard feelings. But I mean, like, if you was getting bullied.
That was more relevant like in the 70s and 80s and 90s, man.
Yeah, I can't put on the games. I mean, everybody play games.
Nah, I'm not talking about playing casual like 2K or Madden. I'm talking about like how many niggas you knew played Zelda.
Hmm?
Zelda.
Yeah, we weren't playing that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Why? It just looked lame.
Okay, then, nigga, that's you proving my point, nigga.
Wait, did you respond like that? Nigga said that.
No. What I'm saying is you're proving my point. You're proving my point. If you thought that Zelda just looked lame, that means that you thought you was associating lame activities with lame niggas, which means that you were then making fun. You were judging niggas or making fun of them based off of what they were playing. You proved my point.
That's just how I felt about it. I didn't play Zelda, but I didn't look at nobody Game Boy or look at what they're playing. But I don't think people got bullied because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know nobody playing Zelda anyway. Even nerds.
Exactly. Even nerds?
I didn't see.
Oh, you grew up in a different era then. My bad. You young.
I knew a lot of people playing Zelda.
A lot.
And Pokemon and shit on the DS.
Big. I played Pokemon, but I didn't understand it because I wanted it to be like Mortal Kombat. I wanted the Pokemon to fight. I wasn't trying to just.
That's an actual game now too, right?
Yeah, I got it on. I had it on Nintendo Switch.
You're lame ass. Shut your dumb ass. So you play Pokemon?
Yeah,
you're grown ass.
I still stick you. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
He stick the shit out of you.
Yo, whoa, what, dog?
That shut that up quick.
Yo,
like,
what?
You lame before I hit you in your fucking face. What now?
Wow.
Okay, it's not even that serious. You be like, it's not even that serious. It's not.
Wow.
Get out my DS. What if nerds fight back? What if nerds are swole? Like, you playing Zelda or what, nigga? You gonna play it with me?
But you know what's so funny?
Get your DS. Pair up, bitch. Yeah.
You know what's so
together.
funny though? He keeps saying DS. I just realized like back when we was growing up, DS eventually came, but we didn't grow up on DSs.
I grew up on DS, PS Vita, Game Boy.
PS Vita.
We
PS
grew up on
Vita.
PSP, nigga. The
I had
first
PSP.
one.
I had the PSP, the Game Boy.
You had the original PSP?
The original PSP. The one you open the back and slide the cartridge in you with the silver disc. Yeah.
Which is such a horrible design.
Very bad.
A horrible. This is our gaming segment, so we can stay top 10 in gaming.
Yeah. Top 5. Top 3.
I played all that, but it was like I didn't get no. I was an athletic dude, so it's just like I played sports and all the other stuff. So I tried new games, but I played sports. So I only played games when I was bored at home.
But there's now athletes, like professional athletes, who are playing sports, and it's just a normal thing. Like when Gordon Hayward, if I'm wrong, was like the first like person who openly not only played video games but took it very serious, and I'm playing video games. I didn't know of anybody else who did that.
What you mean take it seriously?
Like he had a
HyperX sponsorship years ago.
Yeah, he had sponsorships.
Oh, I mean, but no, people play games heavy. That would be wrong.
No, I'm talking about that's
like,
a profession. You just said I was an athlete, so I really do it. I'm talking about professional athletes are now.
I still play multiple hours. It's like I'll play when I get off.
No, that nigga has a whole like setup, PC sponsorship from them. He funds all that shit. Like he took it serious.
I played Spyro, Dragon Ball Z. I played Mario. I don't do that many racing games. I played shooters a little bit, but I really just played sports games. I made my players.
But you young, John. You didn't really play like that. Not like Agent and I. Not like
what game y'all play?
You ain't play like that, man.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
I play all genres.
I must say I played literally
Atari.
I've actually played Atari before. No cap.
Atari and Nintendo 64.
For sure, 64,
yeah.
for sure, nigga. See, you thought you trying to be funny, but 64 for sure. 64 low-key might be one of the.
I had like a weird.
It's not low-key. It is. It's one of the. It's
So
one
like,
of
if
the
someone grabbed your game system and threw it on the ground,
I'll be pissed.
You'll be mad.
For sure, pissed.
Oh, damn. How mad would that make you feel?
Heated. I fought Omar because he unplugged my shit one time. I was like, you lost your mind. This is back in the day when there was no fucking. Well, there were memory cards, but like
so he was a real gamer.
Oh, for sure. Why you laughing?
Huh?
Why you laughing?
No, I'm just saying.
You think he's lame?
And you think you're lame? See, exactly.
Nigga,
you're proving my point.
But no.
You're proving my point.
But look. But it's like no stereotypical stuff. You just fit the if it was a TV show.
That nigga did have Doritos on the last podcast,
yeah, Doritos,
bro.
you eating snacks. Like you just fit the stereotypical Mountain Dew commercial in the basement. I play games 9 hours plus. But then if you see someone like, let's see, like right now, you don't even look like a stereotypical gamer. Like since you lost weight, you look slim.
He's about you,
yeah.
But a lot of gamers are skinny, frail niggas though. Mm-hmm. A lot of gamers are skinny, frail niggas.
The stereotype. Like when you think about Juju Schumann, you don't. Like, if I just saw him in public, I'm not thinking Juju Schumann.
Oh, the wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, that plays
okay. Yes,
Schumann.
Yeah.
Like, I just saw him. I'm not thinking, dang, this nigga would wreck me in Call of Duty, or he a Fortnite.
But the point I'm making is that more and more like those niggas are now playing. So the point I'm saying is that
they're openly playing. They don't
openly playing. You're right, because they've probably been playing all their life, but they just weren't openly stating that they were playing.
Game. I said every nigga had a game system in the house. I don't know if they turn it on that often, but for Christmas, everybody got a game system.
Which is crazy now. This is probably the longest I've gone without playing games actively. This
is the first time I played games with you like in a minute. Cause I don't have a game system anymore. So I didn't play games in years.
But even when I didn't play consoles, because like, you know, after a while you get tired of the same GameCube games. Like I'll hop on PC and play like RuneScape or Drift City or just some shit like Freestyle 2. You know what I'm saying? I had a Philippine girlfriend on the game. Like I was just doing shit. There's always a new game coming out. There was like a year, bro, where like I played Facebook games a lot that year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I ain't touched Facebook.
I didn't even do that. I think the last go around of games that I had, like I remember when I was gaming, the hardest was Halo. I think that's the last time
Which one?
I don't remember. It may have been Reach or Halo.
It wasn't the first one though, because you young nigga.
I remember the first one that looked like arcade games where it's like the men marching Halo Army or something, where it wasn't like the real Halo. It wasn't the third person shooter. It was like an aerial view.
Oh, fuck. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the turn-based strategy game.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know, but it was a Halo.
Oh,
And I
okay.
bought it, and I thought it was a regular Halo, but it wasn't. So I played Halo the first time at church. And
What church you go to?
the first time we played Halo, and we had the Xbox, the original Xbox, Halo on Xbox. I remember I had the sword, the Banshee. Like, this is
So which Halo was that? It wasn't the first one because
it was on Xbox. It was on Xbox.
So it had to be the second one because the first one didn't have the sword. So it
They
had
had
to be
the
the second
sword,
one.
Infinity Sword, or something like that.
Yeah, it's the second one.
Yeah, so we played that. They had Banshees and whatnot.
Man, don't get me rambling on about video games. I can go all day, man. Don't get me going. This nigga, you know, see, that's shit I'm talking about right there, bro.
Lame man, dude.
All I'm
Encyclopedia.
I'm saying is y'all niggas trying to steal culture right now, bro. I ain't feeling that shit, bro.
They just open and embrace, but people are actually giving it a chance because they've got nothing else to really do. Like,
that's fair, but I just
And it's
think
fun
about
as shit.
when you first got home and they make you stay at home. Like, what do you really do? Like, you get your house is boring. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you have nobody there.
But to me, it's not because I grew up doing shit at the house,
Like what?
like playing video games, collecting cards, listening to music. I just did shit at the house. Like he just said, we just did
But that
shit.
gets tired if you're not used to doing that.
Oh,
Or
well,
you-
y'all, that's y'all niggas. That's
I split
y'all
it up
though.
We used to play like 2-hand touch football outside on the street.
Yeah, that too.
And then we used to hoop all the time. Because I got lucky that like I had like 10 friends that lived like within a 2-minute walk from me. So like if Samir's playing basketball, I'm out with it. Mom! And then your mom
That's
usually
crazy.
says
I had
yes.
no friend in my neighborhood really. I had one friend, but he was a little bit younger, so it was like it was a little disconnect. But it was like I did have some older friends down the street, but then they went off to college, and I was still kind of young. We used to go in the woods and like catch tadpoles, go into coyote dens and catch turtles and
What the fuck?
BB guns, get berries.
You say your shit sound like a novel, nigga.
Yeah, like I used to do a lot of
Sound
stuff.
like
That's how I just,
the plot of The Hobbit, man.
yeah, man.
Went to
Around
dens,
Narnia.
went to
Been
coyote
Narnia twice
dens.
when I was 9.
Yeah, we did shit like that too. We used to like climb these like random hills that were like undeveloped, and like when you get to the very top, it had like a really dope view. Or we'd like walk into an abandoned house or try and capture rabbits and shit. We used to just bike around and shit, but we like split our time up.
Foxes.
Yeah, my parents would cap though, because she'd be like, "Oh, no going outside. No going outside. It's not safe." Like, by the way, we live in like the safest imaginable areas, so that was cap. But it's like, Mom, I'm right outside. We're not gonna get hit by a fucking car. We're gonna move out the way. We're reasonable people.
Now, how often did it happen where you did some shit as a kid and you thought it was some extravagant shit, and then you grew up as an adult and you was like, "Oh, that hill right over there. What's up with me right now? And that hill not even that tall." Like, that happened to me a few times where I was like, I thought I was climbing some extravagant shit, and I became an adult, and I was like, "Look at that bitch ass hill." That bitch ass hill. I thought it was cool. The reason why I didn't really ride bikes like that is because, especially when I was in middle school and high school, I lived walking distance from the school, so I just walked.
I mean, just around the neighborhood, they made me get bikes. They didn't make me get
too.
bikes, but
I
it
still
was
bikes.
just quicker.
I didn't. Well,
I like.
I didn't bike.
Ride because we used to go to different parts of the neighborhood, and they get, hop on your bikes. I used to have to run or get on the back on somebody's stelks. You know, like on the thing. I want.
What is it called? The Stelks?
The stelks. You know the thing they put on the bike on the
I thought
side.
it was Stokes.
Yeah, I had to stand on the stop.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Biking was necessary.
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta have a bike. So I got me a mongoose.
No cap.
Mongoose and me. They had the thing off the brakes. They had the free brakes. So you had to stop with the back, not with the pedal thing. So it goes faster.
No, those are called. Those are like the bikes with training wheels on them. Is what you're talking about?
No, it's
those
the
are
one. It's the one where
the ones where you have to go in reverse to brake the bike.
Yeah, like the BMO bike.
Yeah, those are.
BMX bikes. That's
So I got one of those.
Are they like that?
Yeah, BMX bikes. They don't have. They don't have
no
hand
air
brakes. You
pressure
just
thing. You got to stop with the back or know how to drive it. So I'm riding. We get to this master hill. They've been doing it for years, but I'm new on the blocks. I'm trying to earn my stripes. I went down that hill. I'm talking about boo, 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 boo. Because I couldn't stop, and you try to stop, it is worse. I just flew up, just tumbling, because it's like it didn't seem that bad. But he was like, "Bro, you being pussy, you're not even holding, you breaking all the way down, bro." They flying like they push off right, and they just go one gear and just coasting. Like, you're not pedaling because you gaining speed as you're going down the hill, so you coasting, but you got to know what you're doing.
Nigga, do they tuck they feet like that too?
Huh?
Do they tuck their feet?
No, they just had it. Yeah, or they put it on the stilts.
Yeah, they took. Yeah. I saw that shit.
I hit I seen some
Nigga,
rocks.
why you?
I started panicking.
Nigga, I've done that before, but it wasn't rocks. It was worse. It was fucking branches, and I ran over the branches, and it got stuck in my fucking wheel.
That's the worst.
And I did a nasty ass tumble. Like I did a front flip tumble, and then fucked my shit up.
The time I chipped my tooth and we got chased by a dog. I learned all my black abilities there.
Nigga. Well, all right. So another reason why we didn't have no bikes is because it was part of the city was underdeveloped, so there weren't no sidewalks. Mm-hmm. So walking was like pretty much the only option. But we would go home, walk from school, and there would be niggas who didn't put their dogs on leashes. So I'm walking home from school, and then like a huge ass dog is turning the corner.
See, this why I was like, this why we super athletic, because we get in these scenarios at a young age and your muscles kick in. I'm talking about I took off. I didn't know I could scale a fence. I'm climbing over properties. I'm trying to get away. That dog was scared. It wasn't even that big though. It was just like I don't want it to bite me because it looked mad, and it was following us for a minute though. But that part, what else we do?
Yeah, I remember those. Just like cruising around, just chilling, talking, like going in loops and shit for no fucking reason because one of your friends decided to not pull up with a bike, so now everybody got to move slow. I don't. Do people still bike? I don't know. Do they sell bikes anymore?
I don't think childhood is different. Each every 5 or 10 years to get different.
So maybe, but if you go to certain neighborhoods around like 5, 6 in this area, you'll see kids biking.
Not like that.
Not as much as when we were growing up.
You're
right.
A group of kids just riding bikes.
No, I've seen that before. I've seen
teenagers like around 15.
Oh no, not teenagers. No.
Niggas got cars now.
Teenagers got cars.
Yeah, no, not teenagers, but like.
But you don't see kids playing that much.
7.
I don't see kids playing basketball it
just depends on which net, because I see them.
I see goals.
Man, I've been here for a year and a half. I haven't seen that shit.
You know what's weird? Every house will have a basketball goal, but no kids be outside playing.
You know the reason why?
That's a really good point. Like, I've never seen nobody play on none of those
goals. But the reason why, because like recently I've been like looking for like another house to like rent and stuff like that, and I've seen plenty of kids like out biking, playing basketball. Matter of fact, last weekend when we went out to go, we was in the cul-de-sac, and it was a bunch of kids just outside.
I saw like 9 houses in a row with in-ground basketball goals and like the ones you build.
Niggas ain't doing nothing.
Like, y'all couldn't just agree to get one. Y'all couldn't be like, yo, can we just? I got a son. Do y'all use this? Can we just do a payment plan? Y'all all don't need basketball clothes in a row. So I'm not even training. I don't see your kids out here. So you got a senior poster in your yard. Everybody go to school.
I will say this though, man. I'm happy I grew up on the internet. The part of the internet that I grew up on, no cap.
What you mean?
Like just the era of the internet that I grew up on, like the Napster, the LimeWire, the MySpace, the early ages of Twitter and Facebook and shit like that, YouTube. I'm happy I grew up on that era because that era to me is like, it's so funny how naive shit was back then compared to now, and I don't know, it's just funny shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's nice that I got a chance to do both.
Yeah.
Like I grew up on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Back when like I had 2 gigabytes of bandwidth.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
And now like I use like 50 gigabytes daily, but I had 2 for the whole month back in the day. My dad would be confused. Oh, why are you guys passing the limit? Because he had to pay more. And I'm like, Dad, just increase the limit. You're going to have to pay less. And he would never listen to me. He just kept paying overage fees because he believed that we would stop using the internet. But the internet was the future, man. And it kind of changed the way that people grow up now, which is like so crazy to me that my parents were like, you're not getting a phone till you're 16. Man,
that'd be the correct. I got a phone early though, because kids at my elementary school, I had my first phone.
You gotta say it. Go ahead and say it.
School, I had the
Google phone.
You had a phone in elementary school?
Google phone, or was a BlackBerry Pearl? It was one of those.
You had a phone in elementary school?
Yes.
Never in my life.
Yeah, that's
not even Omar.
That's
no, that's wild.
And then like the kids there, I needed a phone. I made a really. I used to play baseball, travel baseball, and my defense was my dad was always late for practice, and I'd be nervous, so I had to call you, so I didn't know where I'm at, and I wasn't always home, and I was like, I didn't be in contact with you. So my mom worked at a job where she got phones for her company, so she had a bunch of old phones. So she gave me one of her old phones, so I could got me a SIM card, so I could make calls. It wasn't that many minutes.
I kind of grew up without a dependency of phones, though. I feel like I got lucky in that way because I grew up with it. Like I needed sports and gaming just to pass the time, to do fun shit with friends.
Yeah.
But I didn't ever need my phone for nothing. So when I got a phone, it was just a thing to add on. And most of the time now I use my phone as just to make money or to play music. Just make money and play music. As my phone is like an iPod that makes me money.
I don't really play games on my phone like I thought I do. I gotta be super bored to play games on my phone.
Yeah, really.
But it's really have to be on there, social media, email, make phone calls, text, FaceTime, all that stuff, and music. And maybe some productivity apps.
Facts.
Like Alarm or something, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, Google
like
Calendar, Google Calendar, Trello, shit like that.
Actually the calendar is actually very, very essential. Yeah.
Anyway, we got to wrap this up because Young Agent, I got a little sponsorship thing to accomplish in a moment. Then we're out to South Carolina. We got an A&P shoot. I'm excited, man. Long night ahead of me. So thank you guys for listening to the podcast, Peer to Peer Podcast. The video is available at Peer to Peer on YouTube, man.
What's up?
Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher. What's good with y'all? Apple Podcast people, make sure to drop a 5-star.
Oh, dog. What's up?
Word of mouth people, thanks for showing love. If you're not already, make sure to go to YouTube, subscribe to the Peer to Peer YouTube channel, and make sure to go.
You gotta hit the notification bell. Say that.
Hit the notification bell. Make sure you go.
Noti gang. Gang.